Okay, we'll be doing the front motor mount replacement. As you can see, I removed the radiator hoses just because I have to change them. It gives you a lot of room. But if you don't have to remove the radiator hoses for whatever reason, there's a way to sneak it out past the radiator hose. Pretty much you have to remove the reservoir, unbolt the 17, disconnect the disconnector and disconnect the one on the side as well. Take this bracket off, it gives you more room. Remove the top cover, and then there's 4 bolts on the bottom, and there's 1 bolt that bolts directly to the block. And there's also a vacuum tube underneath that you have to disconnect. Once you unbolt all of that, you also want to unbolt this side bolt. That's the only one you have to really remove. Unless you're replacing this, then you have to remove it anyway. But you have to remove it, just the bolt, so the bracket's free, because you have to lift the motor up a little bit to give you clearance to take the mount out. So I got the 4 mounting bolts, which are 14mm. I use a swivel 14mm socket to remove them. I get the top bracket off, and the center bolt is out. So I lift the motor up with a jack, pretty much rested right on the exhaust, the beginning of the J pipe. That way, to me, that's the safest part, to lift the motor up just a little bit, just enough so you can see where the center bracket is. It's actually lifted off of the engine mount. And if you have the radiator hoses in place, pretty much you can tuck or move the radiator hoses over a little bit and sneak out the engine mount that way. But if you have the radiator hose removed, as you can see, you have all the room pretty much to take it out, put the new one in. So pretty much I'll be taking that one out, new one in, bolt it down, vacuum hose on, and this bracket goes back on, and you're all set.